Hold on.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the T-Shay Show. I'm your host, Tika. And today we got my big brother here. What's up, Dennis?
What up, T?
Dennis Reed, by the way, but everybody knows Dennis.
She know my name, y'all. My sister didn't know my name when I first met her.
I know. We ain't gonna even talk about the first time. So I say, no.
But you bossed up though.
That's right.
Big
You
time.
know.
Now you part of the damn family. How do it feel?
It feels great. You know, it feels great to be a part of the family. You know what I'm saying?
You part of the family.
Learn plenty
I
of.
talked to you more than I talked to some family members.
I know you probably sick of me. Like, okay.
No, I'm not sick of you. You family.
So I got you here today to talk about First Lady 3, which comes out June 5th, right?
It come out. We do the premiere June 5th.
Okay.
It come out 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks later. So if y'all don't come to the premiere, I'm gonna stall y'all out. We do not sell 1,500 tickets.
You gonna sell 1,500 tickets?
But we don't. If we only sell 1,499 tickets, I'm not bringing it out this year.
Oh, no. How did the last one you sold out all theaters you had?
Yeah.
He said, she said, but you know that was dope.
I was with Juju though.
Yeah.
You know, Juju a whole piece by herself.
Who's in who's in First Lady 3?
We got of course we got Hoops, then we got Yada, we got Velda Hunter, we got Lee Master Spratt, then we got Julius Washington. Of course we got Mr. Detroit K DZ.
Right.
And then we killed y'all with Basketball Wives, Jennifer Williams.
Okay. Well, that's what's up.
Oh, wait, we brought back my homeboy David Peach. Like, if y'all know David, he from ID Clearwater, one of the dopest actors in the fucking world. Just dope.
Okay. Now, give us a brief synopsis of First Lady 3.
Okay, so it's the third, well, it's 3. So
I know.
The third part of First Lady, which started off with Maria, who is played by Hoops. Her dude got killed in the very first one. She ended up falling in love with the dude. Well, she ain't fall in love with. She fell in love with dude. Found out that she killed his dude, so she killed his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Then in part 2, we come back and they still beefing. And she find out why her dude got killed, and she took care of that motherfucker.
I know.
So now in part 3, it's like all revenge. And
I'm excited to see
it go down to payback.
I know. I'm really excited to see First Lady 3. And First Lady 2, it was just like I couldn't stop watching it. I was like, oh man, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And for you to say you're not gonna sell out 1,500 tickets, I know it did numbers on Tubi.
It did very good.
You know, so
my son is happy. He got a new car.
That's what's up. Now, is it like, why do you have the same actors and actresses in your movies?
Because I don't like people.
Okay.
I like to deal
It's
with
a family thing.
It's a family. You part of the family.
I know.
You know. But it's like dealing with Leah Velda and Beezy. I know what I'm going to get on set.
Okay.
And then when we brought David back, because David been gone for a minute, he moved to California. It was just like bringing back my white brother. You know what I mean? And then with Jennifer, who I love like a sister, and Hoops, who I love like a sister, like they're my people, so it's just easy to work with them. And then we kind of adopted Yada too.
I know, yeah.
Yada.
Speaking of Yada.
Right? So we adopted Yada because, you know, even though he made rap music, Rick Ross crew and all that, he's just a dope ass dude. So having him around just keep life easy. I know what I'm gonna get. And I always leave out my brother, like Eddie K, who is legitly low key. Like I'm doing the St. Clair's, and I'm literally having to give him this huge role in the St. Clair's to show his acting range, because this dude can act his ass off.
Eddie can, you know. Now the St. Clair's, and we're not gonna get off topic too much here, but is that a up and coming movie or something, a project that you're working on?
Well, the St. Clair's is.
I'm familiar with the St. Clair's from the previous. What was that? ID Clearwater.
Yeah. Well, this gonna be a new series.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the movie first, then we're gonna introduce the series.
Okay.
And it's really it's like Lee, of course, and Velda, of course, and Eddie Kane, of course. I don't know what celebrity I'm gonna bring in. I might not even bring no celebrity. I might just keep it a Detroit thing.
Okay.
But it's gonna be fire. I think that my writing from now from like 7 years ago is a lot different, a lot better.
Okay.
I learned a lot, especially with production wise. We made a little bit more money, so we could do a little bit more things.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, I'm keep.
How long did it take you to produce First Lady 3?
From beginning to end,
Yeah.
it took me a month and a half to write it. It took 2 months to rehearse. It took 10 days to film. It took 2 months to edit, sound, color. So what's that, like 5 months?
Okay, that's not bad. You know, that's not bad at all. Now Hoops, I know in the First Lady 1, Jim Jones was her dude initially that got killed. Are you planning on bringing him back in any films or anything like that?
I wanna fuck with Jim. Jim is dope. Like, but it New York people different.
Really?
I'm a New York person, so I can talk.
Okay.
Right, but they different. They in their way. They be like, look, I ain't fuck with y'all today. And when they be like, I ain't fuck with y'all today, they don't fuck with you. But like he dope as fuck. Like I want to put him in shit. He don't want to really come to Detroit and film. If he film, he want to film somewhere else, and I get it.
Okay.
But I wish it's hard to film in New York all the time. Because that's where we filmed this stuff at. We flew to New York literally because we knew we had Jim. Me, T. Rich, Hoops. I think Love was with me. Love, Logan, and we worked together. We flew there. We did a press run, and then Jim did Jim. So we filmed Jim in Harlem.
Okay.
He from Harlem, so it was funny. So we filmed Jim in Harlem, and then that was like a day.
Okay.
And that was it. But I love fucking with him because he's just a good person too. It was funny because and he was like, look, man, I just need to go upstairs, DS, and smoke this blunt real quick, and I'll be right down like that. He came right down, knew all this shit, and we was done.
That's dope. That's dope. So it's safe to say that he liked to be in his own backyard, basically.
Yeah, he liked being home.
Okay.
I don't blame him because I like being home too.
Okay.
So even though I got a crib in New York and I'm there, I live in Detroit, so it's just easy for me to fuck around.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, And now moving on to First Lady, what was it, 2? Yeah, it had to be 2 because 3 is coming out. When Hoops, it was a twist when she found out who really killed Jimmy. I mean, her boyfriend, her man. That was crazy.
Yeah. That's real life though.
Yeah, that's real.
Like in real life, you really don't know in that game who's your friend or who's your foe.
Right.
And I have a new rule, like in that game, everybody is your foe.
Okay.
Even if you think they're your friend, I don't give a fuck if it's your goddamn son.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at The Sopranos, the uncle be wanting to kill the uncle, the mama wanting to kill the son.
Mm-hmm.
That's real life shit.
Yeah.
So that's what we write about.
Well, that was like I say, a masterpiece. The T-Shirt Show gonna be in the building.
Y'all always support them.
Oh, of course.
You came deep when he said, she said.
I know.
you like, bro, I need these tickets. I'm coming, but we got to. Yeah, I love you. Are you gonna do this there?
Yeah. I think I will.
I think you should.
I will.
I honestly think that you should do your podcast.
Oh, I could do that.
No, I think that you should do like the backdrop.
Okay.
Because I know dude gonna come from the One Radio podcast. I think that you should be there.
Okay.
I think that you should like red carpet host.
That'd be
you should
dope.
get the work.
Okay. Well, I'm working on that. Get all that stuff together. Cross my eye. Well, cross my T's, dot my I's.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope because I like moving you around. So, yeah, get your camera crew, get your hook up, whatever I can do to help.
Okay, for sure. We gonna be there.
Wait, and I think we should have Soul Radio. I think we should have y'all radio station there too.
Of course.
I want everybody there.
You say you want everybody there.
I want
lights, camera, action.
I want all media there. So Randy, if you look at sis, I want your ass there too. Then let her know. Everybody. You want the whole building.
Yep. So how was production during COVID though? Was there any challenges that
People different.
Okay.
I think like I don't want to be silent. Everybody gonna be like, Dennis Reed said COVID is fake. No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying that if you wash your hands and then you stay out of people's face and you put your mask on and you have a team that wiping shit down it's not that serious. You know, I think if you make sure everybody get tested, it's not that serious. So that was like one of the things. Like before we filmed, everybody had to get tested. You know, if you had kissing scenes, for sure you had to get tested. You know, but everybody got tested. The whole crew, all the actors. Um, when we went to houses, we sterilized them, and I'm just tired of people taking advantage of this COVID thing.
Okay.
You know, like, and you be trying to get it done and to that you don't want somebody to catch COVID and can't come. You know, so it's just a lot. But I didn't have a problem with it, and I did two movies on the pandemic. Three. I did three.
Wow.
Cause I did Indictment when the pandemic first started. I did He Said, She Said, and then I did 433.
And then you had the premiere of He Said, She Said through COVID too. Yeah. Which was, you know.
And it fucked me up because I knew that I thought the ticket sales were gonna be kind of whack since we had it, but then God was like, it was just about the whole theater. So we bought the whole theater, and we ended up we sold what we wanted to sell. We did great with that. Everybody was masked up except for me. So if y'all would have gave something, I would have been mad. Vaccination. But it was cool. I'm all right with it.
You did get the vaccination.
I did.
You did you get both series or you just got one?
I got both.
Okay. That's what I was gonna ask next, you know.
I got both.
Did you have any side effects?
It made me sleepy. Your arm hurt for like a day or two with the first one. The second one, your arm hurt for like a day or three, and it just make you sleepy. But everybody, you know, have different reactions to it, and God is. I'm not a sickly person.
Okay.
God. You know, so I was okay.
T.
Yep.
Google. I'm talking to my engineer right now, y'all. Google. It's a new strain that came out. From India.
We're talking about COVID, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's always a new strand.
And they said,
have an African strand that's worse than the West Nile strand, that's worse than every strand. It's like America wants you to be scared.
Yeah.
They want you to be scared. If I wish
I say why they don't stop it. They all know it's coming over here. Stop it.
No,
do something.
they listen. They want. How do you control the world through fear?
Yeah.
You know, and that's what they do. I'm over this shit. You know, cause my son Gaines was fucked up. It's just like I can't get no workers, and that shit make me mad. Like they shut down the world, now they giving away all this free money.
And nobody want to come to work.
Nobody want to work. Nobody wants to work.
You is so right about that.
Nobody wants to work, and you catching attitudes with people at McDonald's because they slow. Well, bitch, ain't nobody at work. You know, but you never heard of McDonald's putting a sign up like, we closed from 10 to 4 because no employees here.
Right. That's crazy. Nobody really want to work because they got all the money. They get more money sitting at home.
I wish I owned a weed store right now. A weed or a weed store. Either fucking one. Okay?
Dispensary.
A dispensary or a hair dispensary. Either one. Because they spending on the W's right now.
They are.
They spending.
Weed and weed.
They water, weed, all that shit. Women, shit. Wanna be women? I don't give a fuck. The fucking W, they buying that shit. Like, you know, but it's cool.
Well, that's what's up. You know. So other than that, you know, have you been busy? You know.
Well, I'm writing.
What's in the kitchen? What you cooking?
Right now, I'm cooking the St. Clairs.
Okay.
Then I got with Brenda Hampton, and I got with Keisha Irvin, and I got with KDZ.
Okay.
So I got all their movies on my desk right now.
KDZ have a movie coming?
Yeah, he got a movie coming out called Rose to Joy.
Okay.
So and I get mad at DZ because DZ he is so talented, but he's that kid in his head that don't know that today is the day to do the shit, not tomorrow.
Okay.
So we have to talk about his timing.
Okay.
And that's what I think that's been his biggest. That's our only beef.
Okay.
It's his timing. Like he lived such a carefree life. Like it's here. And I'm like, bro, tomorrow is not promised. We gotta do this shit today.
Yeah.
You know, like one of my homeboys got killed, and I'm like, you know, he did his movie done and he's not gonna even be able to be in the long fucking movie.
Mm.
You know, that's just like fucked up. So I want people to know, like, you gotta do this shit today, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, if you love somebody, like, yo, I love you. There's nothing wrong with it. Yo, I love you. You know, if you mad at somebody, yo, I'm sorry, I apologize. Get that, man. We don't need to be beefing. Like, I think in 2021, it should be like some good vibes. That's it. You can't make money with people when you leave out.
No, you can't.
So I got that. Then I got I'm about to start filming the Keisha Urban movie with called Paper Hearts. We about to start doing that in September.
Was that initially a book? Okay.
So it's part of the Homestead book series.
Okay.
So if you know anything about Homestead, it's like we brought out He Said, She Said.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna bring out Keisha Urban book, Paper Heart, that we doing Brenda Hamptons.
Okay.
You know, but I'm enjoying life right now. Like I think I've been to like 4 or 5 premieres this year.
Really?
I went to my homeboy BZ's. He did Insta Famous.
Wow. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I went to his. I went to Rocky Blacks and Dear Future Husband. I went to Rook movie. Fuck Rook. I know he on my TV. Say the name of the fucking movie. His movie is really good too. It had Mina Moreau in it. And she was the star. And I love Mina because that's family. So I did that. I've been just trying to go to everybody's shit.
You know, BZ, he was supposed to come on the T-Shay show, but I ended up catching COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta get him on here.
And I
Beezy,
am. Yeah.
Beezy is the when I look at Detroit movie people,
Okay.
and like when I think about who's the best here, I think that it's a few of us that's like right there neck and neck.
Okay.
And it's funny because Beezy don't need me and Moolah don't need me.
Okay.
But I seem to need them, if that makes sense. Because when you got Beezy, for example, dude, he's a DP, he understands sound, but he colors my movies. He colored he colored He Said, She Said,
Okay.
and he colored First Lady 3.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that shit. I just know how to put the shit together, and then I gotta pay everybody to do that. But BZ don't need nobody to do that. And then T and them over at Moolah don't need people to do that.
Okay.
So I always look at them like I need them.
Okay.
Because they, like, if I don't have something, I can call T like, yo, bro, I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then even with Rodezon and Jazar, if you haven't really,
I'm not familiar with
yeah.
those.
So Ro is another person like BZ. They know how to do everything.
Okay.
And like he filmed what did Ro film? He filmed my movie Indictment. I mean my ID Claire War series.
Okay, and that was pretty dope.
Yeah, I thought it was real dope.
Yeah.
He did that, and his wife was my assistant director.
Okay.
So just the talent in Detroit is just so fucking amazing. I mean, we all doing really well. Like the one movie Bad Girls is doing really good. Vans in the movie is doing really well. It's just like everybody's making a lot of money right now. That's a blessing.
Yeah, that is a blessing. So it's good that you support each other. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when you kind of one of our premieres, you're gonna probably see us this
Yeah.
year. And then you see us all get together and we talking shit.
Okay.
Like it's funny because BZ did the movie. He was doing the movie Narc, and he just got it. He did
Lemaster Spratling is in that one.
For sure.
Okay.
So Lee, my brother, and when he did Narc, I had just found a new dope ass editor named Spud Charles.
Okay.
So Charles used to do radio, so everybody on the Spud. So when he edited He Said, She Said, First Lady 3, I'm geeked as fuck, and I'm calling my friends like, yo, we found a new editor. And BZ called me yesterday like, D, I just saw the first 30 minutes of Narc, and the shit is fire. And I was jumping up and down.
Okay.
I'm more geek. I know his wife was like, why is he so happy about your movie? Because I am. I think I want everybody's shit to be dope.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I just want everybody's shit to be fire. That's just a company trip.
Yeah, because and when DZ came on the T-Shay show, he said something that made sense. He said if we all stick together, as far as Detroit, especially the movie industry, and all of us stick together, we can set the narrative of what's cool.
And that's what we do. And Root movie is one more flip.
Flip?
One more flip.
Okay.
That's never Root. And then he got Cheddar Boys coming out too. Like,
is that a documentary?
No, it's a movie.
Okay.
Like, it's funny because dude been doing movies. I think him and Darren probably been doing movies longer than both of us, all of us. But Root been a lot. He been doing it for so long. And if you see One More Flip, you're gonna like, oh, this is a good movie. Like I go into things like trying to pick holes, and if I can get on the phone, I'm like, yo, bro, do this. Even and I'm forgetting about Kamar movies. Shit, Kamar got what Not Left in Vegas or What's Left in Vegas. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's something Vegas, Not Left in Vegas or What's Left in Vegas. Like I love just seeing us do what we do.
Yeah.
You normally see white people and Chaldean people and Chinese people doing all the supporting of each other. And with the movie industry in Detroit, we all support each other. It's like, and I think that was mainly because of Terrence and Thomas and them over at Mulan, because they was just like, yo, bro, we gotta set a narrative for America.
Okay.
And that's all we trying to do. We just trying to set a narrative for us.
Yeah.
Because
I put Detroit on the map, basically.
Well, we on the map. We the shit.
You say we the shit.
But now we
what about Hollywood, mainstream? Like BMAs, stuff like that.
Yeah, what about it?
We need to be there.
They don't pay us.
Oh, okay.
Our independent hood pay us. Like, just think about Tyler Perry, though.
Okay.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Right? And who would have thought that Madea would have been a fucking billionaire? Who would have thought it? 20 years ago, would you have thought that he would be a billionaire?
No.
Would you have thought Jay-Z 20 years ago would be a billionaire? We talking about people that our people, us are doing that shit.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen overnight. These people been in the game for years.
Okay.
And that's the thing. Like, your longevity, your catalog is what makes you dope. Lil Wayne sold a catalog for $100 million. How fucking dope is that?
That's real dope.
And that's the shit that we need to be on. We need to be on that. I made $1 million a couple of times. $1 million ain't shit. Right. How can we make this $1 billion?
Right.
And that's where I want my people to be at. Like, I want us to be so dope that we not thinking about us. We think about generational.
Okay.
Because Justin Cameron, Noel, Jazz, they shouldn't have to work as hard as me.
Right.
And Beezy and his kids should have to work as hard as the kids should not have to work as hard as Beezy. Moolah kids should have to work hard as Moolah. Because Tyler Perry kids and Jay-Z kids don't have to work at all. They get
right.
They're like, my daddy eats a shit.
Because they put the work in.
Shit.
Right.
And that's what I think that we need to be following that plan.
Okay. I totally agree. It makes perfect sense.
It do. Your call coming.
I know. I'm trying to build my catalog right now.
Yeah, it's funny because like even when you call me about getting Yada number, I laugh because I'm like, she don't even know who all I can get her because I want you to be. I see bigger in y'all than some of y'all, and it sounds funny because like I'm big brother.
Yeah.
So like when I think about the people who did that for me, like Jerome Mongo, for example.
Who is he?
You don't know Jerome?
I don't, but tell me.
Oh,
okay.
Shit.
Look, I don't.
So let me. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. My mom and my stepdad used to own a place called Mr. Steve's Sub Shop.
Okay.
That was on 7 Mile, like in Prevost.
Okay.
And then right one block down was the hip hop shop.
Okay.
So the hip hop shop was Maurice Malone and Jerome Mongo.
Okay.
And Maurice was like the designer. And I don't know, I may be getting this kind of fucked up, but Maurice was the designer and Jerome was like, one of the people that helped him start the business kind of thing. I don't know if Jerome was a designer, so I don't know the whole story behind them.
Okay.
Right? But I know Jerome. So when I met him, I think my mom or my stepdad introduced us. I knew Proof.
Okay.
From D12.
Right.
I knew Thine because he used to work at the hip hop shop. But Thine was like, he's still around too. Little short dude that's super cool. it's like when you hear that, it's funny. Like when you hear Jay-Z when he be talking about Tata, he be like,
Yeah.
but he big as a, you know, he that thing. Like he's short, but he's big as a house. I mean, not fat,
But stocky,
no,
cocky.
no, like his energy.
Okay.
His energy is just over. Like if you meet him, you love him. He like one of the he will fight for you. He loves you. He's a real brother. So it's like if you ever went to the hip hop shop, that's what you got in there. You got love.
Okay.
You know, and then you got dope clothes.
Okay.
Maurice Malone clothes was dope. Like when I was in college, I'm looking at New York Undercover and all Maurice Malone clothes is on there. And then I got on his sweater, and guess what? I know him personally. So I'm like, yo, this shit right here, like it's bragging right. So with Jerome though, me and him, he introduced me to so many people. Like he introduced me to Russell Simmons in New York. He introduced me to everybody. Like if you know this dude, like he had pictures with Jay-Z because he know everybody.
Okay.
He's like, how the fuck do you know everybody? He knows everybody.
That's how I felt. Like, how the fuck do you know everybody?
I'm not Jerome though. He's like, if you ever seen The Black Godfather, Mr. Avant is that guy.
Okay.
But Jerome is like that. That
Okay.
Mongo family is really like that. So
Are they still here? Detroit based?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, his father owned Cafe Mongo's downtown. So you go down to Cafe Mongo's, a black guy owns it, all white people in that bitch.
I'm gonna go there. Is the food good or?
It's a bar. It's a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
They like Jerome is a vibe. He's not a person. He's a vibe.
Okay.
And he always try to tell me how to be better. Yo, come on, you better than that. Stop saying bitch. And you can't call women bitches. Dennis, come on. This is like him. But everything that he says is a vibe, and he make you feel like you're very important.
Okay.
So if you feel like you're important, what are you?
Important.
Right? If you feel like you the shit,
you the shit.
He makes you feel that way.
That's pretty dope.
You know, and that's where I get that shit from. I want everybody around me to know that they're dope as fuck.
Yep.
You know, like Diesel, who is another actor. Diesel was in my movies, but he was just in the Dear Future Husband. I was in that bitch crying looking at this movie because it was just so dope.
Okay.
And they killed it. And that's the shit. Like I told these, like, oh, you a motherfucking great actor, and I get mad at them because they not going out in the world to do more.
Okay.
They should.
And they should.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, that is a beautiful thing, and it's good that you had somebody in the industry to, you know, kind of pull. I ain't gonna say hold your hand, but
yo, they help. I got a lot of people holding my hand though. Don't get it fucked up. Like people help me, and that's the thing. You help people, and the more people you help, the more people don't be willing to help you.
Right.
And it comes from God. It don't come from just because they see me helping people. It comes from God. Like I need him to be better. I need her to be better because they know if you're doing more to help, he's going to give you more to give.
Yep.
And people don't get that shit. So I take that shit serious.
I know you take that serious. So y'all see the T-Shay show, and I got my big bro Dennis Reed in the building. It's been real having you here.
Thank you.
And once again, go get your tickets June 5th for the First Lady 3 premiere at the Bel Air, right? That's the premiere, but get your tickets before then.
Yeah, because we gonna sell out. And I do need everybody to be on that red carpet looking dope as fuck. I don't say drip because I'm 45. I'm too old. So I need you to look good though. I need you
like no gym shoes.
You can wear gym shoes, but wear Bally's.
Yeah, you said designer, huh?
Okay. Yo, come in that bitch right. Like you might find your future husband or wife in that motherfucker. I won't be it, but somebody might marry you.
Well, the T-Shay show, we definitely gonna be in there. You know what I mean? We gonna be deep.
I know. Hopefully you on the red carpet.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the red carpet. I'm gonna do all of that. You know. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Mwah.
She can kiss us and shit. That's dope. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you.